Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really important one, to be honest, and one that I wish that was made before because I really needed some advice on this myself. And the video is ways to clean your kids' toys. So if you're like me, it's going to be lucky even if your toys can just be put away each night, let alone clean them. I won't lie, I go such a long time without cleaning Arlo's toys. Some of them have never been cleaned. So I thought it was about time that I had a big clear out and a big deep clean of all of his toys. And some of the toys as well, I didn't actually know how to clean, like for example, like wooden toys and things like that. I didn't know the proper way to clean them. So what I've done is I've made a fully comprehensive video on how to clean different types of toys, and also in there is some toy cleaning hacks.
Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eye.
So I'm just kickstarting this clean by popping my robot hoover on. It also has a mop function too, which is so cool. But what I wanted to do, because I just couldn't work out how to get started with this, is I just got everything out and tried to like group it and put it in categories, and then just do like one category at a time. So the best thing for Duplo and Lego is probably doing the dishwasher or putting it in the bath. I use these fruit and vegetable bags as well to just like categorize the set so I don't mix them all up. So I'm popping his Duplo in the dishwasher, and the Duplo is pretty much fine like on the top shelf, but if you've got Lego you're going to need to put it in a sieve or pop like a chopping board on the top shelf just so it doesn't fall through. Alternatively, you can pop it in the bath, which I'm doing with these mega blocks, and with the Lego you could just like sieve it out because obviously it's got smaller pieces, but because I've got mega blocks it's quite easy just to like get out, pop it on a towel and dry it all up. I will say make sure that you dry everything properly just so it doesn't go mouldy or like damp. You need to make sure that everything is properly all aired out and dry.
What you wanna do, I'll do anything, as long as I can be here.
And plastic toys that have got batteries in, obviously you can't pop them in the bath or the dishwasher, unfortunately. So what we have to do is use bicarbonate of soda and white vinegar. You can get these both from B&M, and it basically like fizzes up and causes a reaction and cleans away all the bacteria from these toys. You just wipe it over with a cloth and it does the job.
Have each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love.
So the next category we're going to clean is books, and you'll have two types of books to deal with, hardback and paperback ones, which will have to be cleaned differently. All you need for this is a cloth and some Milton spray, and then what you need to do is just spray a little bit of Milton spray on the cloth, and then like make sure that it's not too much, and just wipe it lightly over the books to give them a clean. Make sure you obviously do the inside, the front and back, and then if you've got the paperback books, you can only wipe down the front and back, like the plastic cover bits. You obviously can't wipe down the paper on the inside or it's going to break. But making a conscious effort is more than enough, to be honest. And then what I'm using is this plate holder from IKEA just to store my books, which is £3. So definitely go grab that and pop that in your basket next time you are visiting IKEA. Now what I'm doing is cleaning the teddies, which is a mammoth task. There's honestly so many toys, and you're going to need two different ways of cleaning them. If they're literally just like soft toys that don't have any parts to them, like for example this one is going to have to be cleaned differently, and Paddington will have to be cleaned differently. But any soft ones that don't have any like little bits or parts to them can just be popped inside a pillowcase, put in the washing machine, and then put on a hand wash or a gentle delicate wash, whatever your washing machine does. If you've got teddies with parts to them, like for example Paddington, he's going to have to be washed separately, like in a sink, hand washed only. And then if you're concerned or worried that, or just want to check that your teddies might have dust mites, Like for example, I store all of mine together in the beanbag hack, so if one of them had it, I'm pretty sure all of them would. So what I like to do once in a while is grab one of the toys, spritz it with water, put it in an IKEA Ziploc bag, then put it in the freezer, then leave it for 48 hours. If there are dust mites, then the dust mites will crystallize and you'll be able to see them in the bag. So for example, this time there was absolutely no dust mites. We've never had any, luckily, but it's always sort of peace of mind just to check once in a while by using that hack. And then once you've washed the teddies, obviously you've got to brush them just so they're not going to get matted, and make sure that their fur is all nice and soft.
We stay here forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
I read somewhere that baby and toddler toys should be cleaned once per week because they put the toys in their mouths, and older kids' toys should be cleaned once a month. I literally gasped when I read that, because some of his toys I've honestly never cleaned, and hand on heart, I probably clean them like once every 3 months or something. So that was a shocking piece of information that urged me to make this video, and hopefully this video has helped you in some way as well. And then a way to clean your kids' toys without using any chemicals is by using a steam cleaner. I just invested in one from Amazon. I'll link it below for you, but I'm going to use it today to clean his pens and his paint supplies. So it's got different attachments as well, this steam cleaner, which is what I like because I want to try using it to clean the sofa and different areas of my home as well. So I'm going to use it now to clean his pens and paints, and I find it's a really good way just to like reduce the amount of chemicals you're using on your kids' items as well. And I'm pretty sure the steam cleaner could be used on most of these toys.
Forever, forever.
And then for wooden toys, you just want to spritz a little bit of white vinegar on top of the wooden toys and then just give it a wipe over. And it's really important you make sure that it's dry properly, just because wooden toys are prone to getting mouldy. So make sure that it's all dried out properly and don't use too much white vinegar. And then this is Arlo's Play and Go travel bag, which I like to just pop like colouring pads, pencils, a few of his cars, a little book, just for on the go, like if we're out and about. And then what I put in here is an antibacterial surface wipe pack from Boots, which is great for just like wiping up or cleaning, for example, a toy that drops on the floor in a restaurant. So these are always really useful and handy to have. And I also have in there a little antibacterial spray, which is great, like for example, if we've touched something out in public, and I can just quickly spritz his hands with that.
Never know it, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning. I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever.
So it is another day now. I would recommend splitting this clean over a few days, because obviously you want to make sure that things are dry properly before you put them away. So I'm putting Arlo's teddy bears back in his beanbag hack. This hack, people just ask me about it all the time, and it's literally all you do is get a normal beanbag, any beanbag, and you take the filling out and just put the teddy bears on the inside. That's all it is. And this one was made from a company called Lorena Canals. I'm just making sure all of his books are properly cleaned upstairs, and then I'm going to be popping them away as well. I read somewhere that baby and toddler toys should be cleaned once per week, and then older kids' toys should be cleaned once per month. Personally, I think that's just a bit overkill, and I just say clean it as much or as little as you want to, and whatever works best for you. But I'm going to be making more of a conscious effort, just because I've been going way too long without cleaning his toys, and I'm just trying not to get ill as much as I can this winter. I hope you guys liked this video. If you could, please could you share this with a friend or a couple of friends? That would be so helpful to me. And make sure you pop me a like and a comment to let me know if you're going to use any of these ideas. I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your week, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead.